Against this right back, Charlie, definitely.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian.
There's always just that active and that defending. I think it's like.
People deluded. Am I live? Of course I'm live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and obviously good night, depending on wherever you lot are placed in this world. As usual, appreciative of all the support you give my platform. Very appreciative of it. We're at 53,000 subs and counting. Make sure you're following on Twitch, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Snapchat, and all of that good sort of stuff, people. Can't have done it without you. Now, they banged on and banged on and banged on and banged on about Mikel Arteta Edu signing a new player, and it looks like, you know, this story has emerged very quickly in relation to Leandro Trossard. I'm pretty sure if you check out all of my other live footage, you know, if you're taking advantage of this and you've got bare videos. So without wasting any more time, make sure you're smashing the like button, you're turning on your notifications, you're commenting when this premieres, either in the live chat or in the comment section. This will probably come out before Manchester City play Tottenham. So again, live from 7:50, I'll be watching that Premier League game, also watching Liverpool-Chelsea on Saturday and Arsenal-Man United on Sunday. But staying on task with this, I don't know why it's not letting me share my screen. Now it has. First things first, The Athletic has said Arsenal have agreed a £27 million deal with Brighton for Leandro Trossard. Arsenal have agreed a £27 million deal with Brighton to sign Leandro Trossard. As we know, and probably for the last time, the North London club missed out on a deal to sign Mudryk earlier this month as he joined Chelsea. The Athletic reported earlier today that Arsenal are working on a deal to sign the 28-year-old after turning their attention to him. He has 7 goals in 17 appearances for Brighton so far this season. Ironically, he has not played since we beat them 4-2 at the end of December. He hasn't played for Brighton in 2023, adds him and his manager at loggerheads, people, because as we know, he left the training session early, according to the Brighton head coach Roberto De Zerbi, and was therefore dropped from the side, in which his agent hit back. Now, I kind of went in depth, so I will check out my first ever video I did today, people, where we went deep into depth of all of that, people. But either, you know, Trossard's agent accused De Zerbi, the Brighton gaffer, of humiliating the player. De Zerbi obviously has defended that. He said, "I want to be clear about Trossard. I'm sorry for the situation. I don't think I've made a mistake with him. I mean, he dropped him and they won 3-0 against Liverpool. And the very fact that Trossard is on playing good against big sides and we ain't gone to Liverpool yet fills me with pride." But he said, "I don't think I've made a mistake with him. The people inside Brighton know very well the situation. I'm fine with myself. I'm ready to open the doors for him because he's a good guy and a very important player for us. He changes the team, but he has to understand and to work with my attitude in my way because I am the coach. I decide the rules inside the dressing room, only this." Well, not anymore, because Mikel Arteta is his gaffer. Fabrizio Romano said, "Leandro Trossard to Arsenal, here we go. Full agreement reached between clubs with Brighton for 27 million. Personal terms agreed. Exclusive news confirmed. Trossard will soon sign his Arsenal contract. Medical tests will take place in London. Contracts to be prepared soon." So we'll be signing him. Trossard has accepted personal terms offered by Arsenal in his contract, while all other interested teams have been informed of his decision to join Arsenal. Arsenal and Brighton are expected to reach an agreement very, very soon, which we've seen. Arsenal hope Leandro Trossard will be signed in time to feature against Manchester United on Sunday. He has to be signed by 12 p.m. Friday, noon Friday, for that to happen, some reports have said. Brighton and Arsenal have agreed a fee worth 21 million in guaranteed fees with a further 5 million in add-ons for Leandro Trossard. The player will undergo a medical shortly. Now, for Brighton, I know they have an option of another year, but considering for a player that's contract's running out and here's that loggerheads with the gaffer, 21 million isn't that bad. For Arsenal, 21 or basically 21, 25, 26 million quid for a 28-year-old. It's not the biggest of fees, really. Arsenal have agreed a 21 million plus add-ons fee with Brighton for Leandro Trossard as well. So you're seeing various people confirm that. Allegedly is signed until 2027 with the option to extend by a further year. Arteta wanted a player who could play across the front line, and Trossard ticks that box perfectly. As you know, can play as a 10, can play on the left, can play on the right, can play as a false nine. And obviously he eases the burden on Saka, Martinelli, and Nketiah, and obviously kind of helps us kind of tick over in his own little way until we have Reece Nelson, Smith Rowe, and long-term Gabriel Jesus back up to full fitness. Immediately he makes our bench stronger because Marquinhos has barely played, shows you Arteta's not fully trusting him right now. Fabio Vieira is not a right winger where he's been getting a lot of game time, so we need someone. And Trossard, you know, we heard in September he doesn't want to leave and sign and be on the bench, so go and give Arteta some good headaches, people. Again, apparently, people, Leandro Trossard has even liked an Instagram post suggesting a move to Arsenal is close. Again, as you can see there, maybe a bit of game being played by him, but who knows? Confirmation from Belgium, Arsenal have agreed a deal for Trossard worth up to 30 million euros. He's been on Arsenal's radar for 4 years, back to his time in Belgium. So yeah, he's the best Belgium in the league, man. Who's Kevin De Bruyne? Charles Watson said Arsenal hoping Trossard could be signed in time to feature this weekend. Initial fee is around 21 million, with add-ons taking it to around 26. Medical not been done yet, but is imminent, very fast moving deal done. Again, so let's hope that's the case. Once again, every journalist and their nun is saying such. We've also allegedly Arsenal and Tottenham in talks with Roma to sign Nicolo Zaniolo. I mean, any player that signs for Tottenham Hotspur, they don't really care about their future, do you? I would take Zaniolo. I think he's got a lovely technical level. Thinks he makes great runs off the ball. Think he's got a good passing range. He's had 2 big ACL injuries at the age of 23, so it's already a madness. I'm always pessimistic on anything that links us out of Italy. Zaniolo, Locatelli, Vlahovic. We've been down this road several times, people. So it is what it is, people. This article also further touches on us confirming the signing of Trossard. Apparently, Arsenal have also held initial talks over a potential deal for Roma's versatile midfielder Zaniolo. The report claims the Serie A club are open to selling the 23-year-old this month, but demanding a £35 million transfer fee. Now, he's actually in talks with Roma about a new deal, and also he was actually abused by his own fans, people. He was whistled in the 1-0 defeat to Genoa. So that's where these are coming from. For what it's worth, though, Tottenham have already had an offer allegedly rejected for him. Roma would also be open to allowing Zaniolo to leave on loan if an obligation to buy was included as part of the agreement. He's allegedly struggled for form this season, and as I kind of said, he was booed as he left the pitch during the 1-0 win over Genoa last week, people. He missed a 2-0 win against Fiorentina. It's claimed that him and advisors now want to leave the club. He had been in talks with Roma over a contract discussion with his current deal due to expire next year, but discussions have slowed over the past few months, and the Serie A club are now open to cashing in. So in relation to that, people, it seems like that's all there is. Make sure you're following on Twitter. As usual, I've asked you lot your opinions on Trossard, and you lot are moving mad with it, innit? There's very different opinions, people. This is what football's about. It's all subjective, and I take them all in, people. Again, it's not wrong to be happy, to be sad, to be underwhelmed, to be overwhelmed. I think it's a good sign in Premier League experience, 28 years of age, so there's a sense of urgency. If we were to take 3 to 4 years to develop as a club, that is great for the young players. He's on the wrong side of 30, so adaptable, versatile, Premier League proven, gives us good squad depth, doesn't take us up a level, but complements well and could help raise the bar in his own sort of way. Again, any talk of attitude issues, I don't think he's got attitude issues. He's just, I'm sure in life, a lot of you have had disagreements with people. It doesn't mean you have a bad attitude. And if Arteta wasn't convinced, he wouldn't have signed you. And if he tries to act up with Mikel Arteta, you saw what happened to Ozil, Aubameyang and Guendouzi. Arteta will get you out of the club quicker than we brought you in, which was very quickly. So, yeah, it gives us a stronger bench as well. And obviously, if he plays his way into the starting lineup, then the Martinellis, the Sakas, Jesus and Nketiah, that's, there's only 4 positions to play in it, the 3 attackers and the 10. So it's good news for Arsenal fans, and it's good and bad news for the club, really. So make sure you do your best so that Mikel Arteta can't drop you. Any other emerging transfer news or any comments in relation to Trossard, I'll be on the ball and get the videos out for you guys. But in relation to today or now, my work here is done. As I said, 7:50, I'll be live once again, people, with you guys. So, yeah, man, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button. Check out my YouTube playlist. God bless you all. Stay well, stay safe. I'm out. One love.
There's always just that active red flag, defending. I think it's like